Welcome to ProDevs News, an automated AI news podcast system. In this video, I'll show you how we transform over 100 daily AI news articles into curated audio digests. The system runs 24/7 autonomously, using embeddings, LLM agents, and neural TTS. Let's dive in. If you're an AI developer trying to stay current, you face massive information overload. We fetch over 100 AI articles every day from more than 20 sources. RSS feeds, YouTube channels, archive papers, tech blogs. Here's the problem. 85% of it is noise. Duplicates, minor updates, low-quality content. You could spend 4 hours daily just reading headlines and still miss important stories. The real challenge is finding signal in all that noise. When a major story breaks, it fans out to dozens of sites within hours. TechCrunch covers it. The Verge covers it. Ars Technica covers it. Blogs and YouTube channels cover it too. Each source tells the same story with minor rewording. Major stories get published 5 to 10 times across our sources. We need to collapse all of these back into one curated summary. Before I explain how it works, let me show you the result. This is news.prodevs.in, our live system. Here's the personalized feed with AI-generated summaries. Each card shows the topic, publication time, and how many sources contributed. Let me play the audio. You can hear Marcus and Priya, our AI hosts, discussing the news naturally. Notice how every fact cites its source. No hallucinations.
Hey everyone, welcome to ProDevs News. I'm Marcus, and we've got a spicy update from OpenAI.
Priya here. OpenAI added under 18 principles to the model spec on December 18, 2025.
Under 18 principles? So special rules for users aged 13 to 17?
Yep. The goal is safer, age-appropriate interactions for teens.
Here's the solution. We fetch about 100 articles daily, run them through 4-phase deduplication, and publish roughly 12 curated summaries with full audio podcasts. That's 88% noise elimination. The key innovation is progressive deduplication. Each phase catches different types of duplicates, and the entire system runs 24/7 autonomously for less than $1 per day. The system has 2 pipelines. The gathering pipeline runs every 30 minutes. It fetches articles, normalizes them, and runs 4-phase deduplication. Survivors get stored for processing. The generation pipeline runs every 2 hours. It clusters articles by topic, researches context, generates summaries and podcasts, then publishes. This separation is key. Gathering filters 100 articles down to about 80. Generation only processes those filtered articles. Here's our core intelligent part. 4-phase progressive deduplication. Phase 1 is hash dedup, free and instant, catches exact copies. Phase 2 is semantic dedup. We use embeddings to find similar articles, then an LLM merges them into one. Phase 3 checks against published content with smart update detection. Phase 4 checks the ready queue to prevent cross-run duplicates. The key insight: run cheap checks first, expensive LLM checks last. Hash costs nothing. Self-hosted embeddings are cheap. LLM calls run on fewer articles. Phase 2 is where we use embeddings. We generate a 1024 dimension vector for each article using self-hosted BGE embeddings. Then we compute cosine similarity between all pairs. If similarity exceeds 0.85, the articles cover the same story. Here's the magic. We don't just pick one. We send the group to an LLM with a merge prompt. The LLM creates a single unified article combining information from all sources. This is where we collapse 25 articles about GPT-5 into one comprehensive summary that cites all 25 sources. Phase 3 is the clever one. We compare new articles against already published summaries. First, vector search finds similar published content. Then, the LLM classifies duplicate, update, or different. Duplicate means same story, skip it. Different means unrelated despite surface similarity, publish it. Update is the interesting one. Same story but new information, publish it. This matters. When we published GPT-5 announced on Monday, and GPT-5 pricing revealed. Arrives Tuesday. That's an update with new information. We publish it as a new story. Research enrichment adds context from web search. MegaSearch is our primary search tool. Self-hosted. Powered by Multitor CRXN and Perplexica. Crawl4 AI, browserless. If it fails, we fall back to Perplexity, then Google, then DuckDuckGo. The LLM generates search queries based on the cluster topic. Results come back, and we extract key facts. Before enrichment, we might have GPT-5 was announced. After enrichment, GPT-5 launched December 20th. Pricing is half a cent per 1,000 tokens. It's 10 times faster than GPT-4. Each cluster produces 4 outputs through a multi-step generation chain. First, a 2-sentence summary using RAG. All cluster articles become context. The LLM generates citing sources. Second, a 300 to 500 word article expanding the summary. Third, a podcast script with 30 to 40 dialogue turns. Finally, synthesized audio lasting 3 to 5 minutes. Every fact is evidence-bound. Citations trace back to original sources. The podcast features 2 AI hosts, Marcus and Priya. The LLM generates natural dialogue back and forth. Marcus might say, "Welcome to ProDevs News. Big news today." Priya responds, "Yeah, the performance gains are impressive." The script is optimized for TTS. No parentheticals, numbers spelled out, natural conversation flow. This makes the audio sound human. We use ChatterboxTTS, self-hosted on a GPU. Marcus uses one voice, Priya another. We generate each segment, concatenate, convert to MP3, and upload to Google Cloud Storage. We split the system into producer and consumer. Producer gathers news, generate articles, and consumer is the website, news.prodevs.in. The producer runs on a home lab with GPU. It handles embeddings, LLM calls, content generation, and TTS. Heavy compute runs on hardware I already own. The consumer runs on a VPS. It serves the fast API backend, React frontend, handles OAuth, and streams audio. They share a production database and Google Cloud Storage. Here's the cost breakdown. Self-hosting makes this system cheap. Embeddings on HomeLab, BGE, free. Semantic deadup, about 30 LLM calls, 3 cents. Research with self-hosted MegaSearch, free. Summarization, about 15 LLM calls, 3 cents. TTS on HomeLab, GPU, already own. GCS storage, 2 cents. VPS hosting, 70 cents. Total, about 78 cents per day. That's $24 per month. The GenAI operations only cost 6 cents daily. VPS hosting is the main expense. What's implemented? Audio TTS generation, OAuth authentication, topic-based personalization, producer-consumer split, and admin review panel. Coming soon, social graph personalization. Connect your Twitter or LinkedIn. We analyze your network's interests and surface news your followers are discussing. Plus, more voice options and a mobile app. Thank you for watching. The system is live at news.prodevs.in. Browse the feed, listen to a podcast, check how every fact cites its source. This project covers embeddings for semantic matching, LLM agents for intelligent decisions, RAG patterns for evidence-bound content, and neural TTS for natural audio. Try it now.